Top 10 Amazing Boeing 747 Landings. Flight 1248. A passenger plane departed from Baltimore to Chicago, but when the time came to land, a heavy snowstorm began with rain and snow, which greatly limited the visibility of the pilots. Due to a snowstorm and snowfall, the Boeing 737 skidded to the side and he broke through the barrier wall, which was located at the airport. Unable to stop in time, the plane continued its path by inertia and drove onto the freeway, where several cars were hit. Boeing 747-236. The pilots made a difficult decision, which forced the aircraft to land on the water surface. When literally no more than 100 meters were left to the surface of the water, the aircraft engines suddenly started working. This was enough to get to the nearest airport and land safely. Flying over the volcano, a huge ship with the engines turned off was planing over the water in the dark, and the mountains of the coast of Java towered along the course. Pilots had to quickly choose whether to land a liner in the ocean or with a high risk of reaching the airport through the tops of the mountains. Sky Convertible. The old Boeing was heading to Honolulu when an insufficiently closed door led to the destruction of the hull elements. At an altitude of 7.3 kilometers and a speed of 500 kilometers per hour, decompression occurred. Unseasonably dressed people, 90 passengers, felt a strong flurry of ice, -45 wind. Falling stone. The plane fell into a zone of strong turbulence and the fourth engine stopped working. The difference in engine thrust on both sides of the airliner spun the plane more strongly. Due to a failed engine, the airliner began to roll to the right side. On the instrument, the horizon turned to a vertical position, after which the flight engineer informed the aircraft commander about the failure of the other three engines. Boeing 747 began to dive vertically at a speed of 150 meters per second. Having escaped from the clouds, the crew members, together, using the helm, managed to get the aircraft out of the dive. After which, at an altitude of 3,000 meters, all four engines were able to start.